Well, hello, Scorpio. This is your reading for January 21st. There's something important you need to see today. Knight of Cups. But hold on. That Knight of Cups energy is tricky. It's shiny, full of charm and imagination, but it can blind you. You might be so caught up in the fantasy side, you're ignoring what's really on the ground. Maybe you've been daydreaming about a future that's not quite ready to step into, or you're trying to express feelings that aren't fully formed yet. The Knight pushes you to follow your heart, sure, but don't let that heart lead you off a cliff. I'm noticing a kind of push-pull here. On one hand, you want to dive into creativity, romance, that dreamy pursuit that feels alive and electric. On the other hand, practical stuff is screaming at you. Bills, responsibilities, reality checks. The Knight of Cups challenges you to balance both. Express those emotions. Write that note, make that sweet gesture. But also keep your feet on the ground. Don't ignore the practical steps you need to take. Use them to inspire action, not just to escape. If you find yourself idealizing a situation or a person, pause. Are you looking at the real deal or just a shiny fantasy? Maybe you've been planning romantic gestures or creative projects that feel like they'll fix everything. That's the Knight's energy, and it's beautiful, but don't forget to follow through. Write that letter, yes, but also send it. Daydream, yes, but also make a call, set a date, take a real step forward. I'm seeing that tension right now, the battle between heart and head, dream and reality. Express yourself, but don't forget the practical, because dreams don't work unless you do. You've got the charm, Scorpio. You've got the imagination and the romance. Use it, embrace it. Just don't let it take over so much that you overlook what needs to happen next. So, what's your next move? Write that love letter. Plan that romantic gesture. Daydream about the future. But then, get up and do the work. Eight of Wands reversed. This card is shouting delays and miscommunication loud and clear. The Eight of Wands reversed warns you that momentum is off. You're stuck in the slow lane, not because the path is blocked, but because your signals keep getting crossed. I'm seeing scattered energy all over the place. You're trying to juggle too many things, and the Eight of Wands reversed is calling you out for it. When you spread yourself too thin, everything slips through the cracks. Deadlines missed, messages misread, promises forgotten. It's not about bad luck. It's about not prioritizing what matters most. This card demands you slow down and focus. There's more. You want forward motion, but you keep hitting invisible walls. It's like shouting into a void, hoping someone hears you, but they don't. Miscommunication piles up stress. You might be rushing decisions because you're tired of waiting. Actually, no, you need patience here. Pushing harder won't break through the fog. I'm seeing a pattern. You might be juggling overlapping commitments, maybe saying yes to everything because you're afraid of missing out. That's exactly what this card warns against. When you overcommit, you burn out fast. What really deserves your time? What can wait? Write it down. Prioritize it. Then, stick to that list like your sanity depends on it, because it does. This card also nudges you to double-check details. Maybe a message got lost in translation, or a key deadline slipped your mind. Don't ignore these signs. They're flashing red. Take a moment, breathe, and ask for confirmation. Did I get that right? Are we still on for this? Small clarifications prevent big headaches. You're carrying tension from earlier, that pull between dreaming big and facing reality. You want to move forward, but the timing isn't right yet. You must respect the delays. Use this pause to regroup. Reassess your goals. Don't waste energy on things out of your control. Focus on what you can fix. I'm seeing a scattered focus that's killing your flow. You jump from task to task without finishing. That's the danger here. Don't start 20 things and complete none. Pick one priority and give it your full attention. The frustration you feel isn't permanent. It's a sign to recalibrate. When you clarify your intentions and narrow your focus, the path clears. It's about patience, yes, but also about strategic action. Don't rush decisions just because you're tired of waiting. That only creates more chaos. Listen closely. This card also tells you to honor your limits. If you feel drained, it's not weakness. It's a signal to step back and recharge. Overcommitting will only deepen delays. Slow down. Check your priorities. Communicate clearly. Avoid burnout. You're in the middle of something important. The delays feel like setbacks, but they're not permanent blocks. Use this time wisely. Clarify your intentions. Prioritize tasks. Be patient. The momentum will return when you're ready. Don't spread yourself too thin or ignore the signs. You've got this, but only if you don't rush blindly. That scattered energy, it's yours to control. Focus it and you'll break through the fog. Page of Swords, reversed. You're smack in the middle of a communication mess. This card shows gossip flying around and confusion thick in the air. You might be catching bits of talk that don't add up, or maybe someone's deliberately twisting facts just to stir trouble. The Page of Swords, reversed, warns you. Don't take everything at face value right now. I'm seeing you trying to get a clear read, but the signals are scrambled. Maybe you asked questions, but the answers felt half-truths or deflections. You could be avoiding direct talks because you fear the confrontation or the fallout. That's exactly what this card calls out. Avoiding the hard questions only lets misinformation grow. Don't jump to conclusions or spread rumors. It's tempting to fill the silence with your own version of events, but that just fuels the fire. The Page of Swords reversed is like a red flag against gossip and hearsay. Check your sources. Double, check what you think you know. If you catch yourself passing on unverified news, stop yourself. You're better than that. You need to be the one who cuts through the noise, not adds to it. I'm seeing some control issues too. Maybe you or someone else is trying to steer the narrative, manipulate the story. That's why communication feels like a battlefield. You want transparency, but you're met with half-truths or silence. Don't let that slide. Push for honest conversations, even if they're uncomfortable. This card reminds you that clarity starts with direct questions and straightforward answers. It's not just about asking the right questions. It's about being ready to face the answers, even when they sting. If you dodge those moments, confusion deepens. You already feel stuck, right? Sometimes you have to lean in, even if it feels risky. Don't let misinformation control your actions. The worst move is reacting based on faulty intel. You might feel pressure to act fast because of the delays and missteps you faced. Remember those earlier warnings? But rushing now, fueled by gossip, only makes things worse. Take a breath, get your facts straight. Solid ground beats shaky rumors every time. I'm also picking up on a tendency to misinterpret signals. Maybe a message was meant one way, but you read it through the lens of fear or suspicion. This card calls that out. Don't let your mind run wild, filling in blanks with worst-case scenarios. Ask for clarity, request specifics. Don't settle for vague or half-baked explanations. This energy also points to a subtle but important shift. You're becoming more aware of how control plays into communication breakdowns. Maybe someone's holding back info to keep power. Or you're hesitating to speak fully, fearing loss of control. True control comes from clear, honest exchange, not manipulation or silence. So, what's your move? Root out the truth, call out the rumors, speak directly, even if it's tough. Don't hide behind silence or evasions. You're in the mess, but you're also the one who can clear the fog. This card is your wake-up call. Stop the confusion, stop the deception. You deserve clarity, and it starts with you stepping into the light of honest conversation. Seven of Cups, reversed. This card is screaming clarity here. You're stepping out of foggy daydreams and into real talk with yourself. No more hiding behind endless what-ifs or shiny illusions. It's like you're done staring at the menu and finally ordering the damn meal. The Seven of Cups, reversed, demands you pick a path and walk it. I'm seeing you shake off the paralysis from too many options. Stop scrolling through fantasies and start making moves based on what's real. This card's about cutting through the noise. It's about hard choices, not wishful thinking. Don't confuse decisiveness with rushing blindly. This card wants you to gather facts, not just pick the first shiny thing. Look around. What's actually on the table? What's a dream and what's a deal you can close? This card pushes you to focus on what's solid, not what's tempting but flimsy. I'm seeing you face the facts that maybe some options aren't as good as you hoped. It stings, but you dodge that sting by committing to one direction. No more drifting. Time to put your chips down. This card warns against overanalyzing and second-guessing so much that you stall. Don't be that person who endlessly reopens the menu and never orders. You might be tempted to cling to the safety of indecision. What if I choose wrong? You know that fear. But this card flips the script. It says, better one clear step forward than 100 frozen in place. You don't have to nail it perfectly. You just have to move. Clarity comes from action, not waiting for perfect conditions. Here's the kicker. This isn't just about external choices. It's about cleaning up your inner dialogue too. Stop feeding yourself stories that blur the lines between hope and reality. You're learning to tell the difference between what you want and what's really there. That's huge. That's the turning point. Think about your recent hesitation. What decision have you been dodging? This card is calling you out to face it head-on. This is your chance to commit to one truth and build on it. Focus on what matters, not what distracts. Remember the tension from before? The tug between fantasy and facts? This card says you can have both, but only if you're honest with yourself. You can dream, but keep your feet on the ground. Choose one dream to chase and let the rest go. This card's not about giving up, it's about getting real. So here's the action step. Make a list. What are your real options? Which one fits your goals and values? Then pick one. Write it down. Declare it to someone if you need to. There's power in outward commitment. This card wants you to stop hiding behind endless possibilities and start building something tangible. Don't get lost in the shiny traps of overthinking. Your clarity is the key. Cut through the fog, decide, commit, move forward with your eyes wide open. You're ready to walk out of confusion and into a path you actually believe in. The Emperor, reversed. Okay, hold on. This card is screaming loss of control, like you're gripping too tight on something that needs a softer hand. The Emperor reversed is all about power struggles and rigidity, when you're trying to force order but it's backfiring. You've got this down already. Maybe you've been micromanaging, refusing to bend, or just plain resisting new ideas. That stubbornness, it's chaos in disguise. This card is telling you to stop clutching so hard. Let go a bit. Embrace flexibility. You don't have to control every piece on the board. I'm seeing a pattern. You've been clutching control like a lifeline. Maybe fear of vulnerability is lurking behind that. But actually, no. Holding on too tight is what's causing the chaos. This card's warning is clear. Don't dominate others or resist change just to keep your power intact. That only fuels the fire. Look at your behaviors. Are you pushing your own way even when it's not working? Are you dismissing others' input because you think your plan is the only one? That's rigidity. That's the Emperor reversed. It's blocking progress. You need balance, not control freak energy. This card whispers a truth. Control issues won't protect you. They trap you. You must loosen your grip and let the situation breathe. That means inviting new ideas. That means sharing authority instead of hoarding it. That means accepting that sometimes you're not the one in charge. You've been stuck in a power struggle, right? Maybe with someone close, or even with yourself. Real authority comes from trust and flexibility, not force. You can't build on chaos. Trust me, I've seen it. If you keep clinging to control, you'll keep spinning in circles. That's uncomfortable, yes, but it's also where clarity starts to show up. So here's the move. Stop micromanaging your life or relationships. Stop resisting the inevitable shifts coming your way. Instead, ask, where can I step back? Where can I delegate? Where can I listen more than I speak? This card demands that you reframe control as balance, not domination. You might feel like chaos is winning now, but that's the turning point. Control issues don't have to define you. You can reclaim your power by loosening your grip and inviting change. Remember, this is about self, reflection, and truth seeking. Don't force reality into your ideal mold. Bend with it instead. That's how clarity emerges. You're not powerless. You're just holding power the wrong way. So take a breath. Let the rigidity fall away. Make room for flexibility. That's how you break free from the chaos you've been stuck in. Choose to unlock it. All right, Scorpio, let's put it all together. I'm seeing a story that's been spinning between dreams and reality, control and chaos, truth and confusion. It's time to close this chapter with clarity and action. Let's get real. Judgment. This card is screaming transformation. You've been called to wake up, reflect hard, and accept your past. No sugarcoating. The Judgment energy says, stop avoiding the work you hate. That work? It's the key. Journaling your insights, owning your mistakes, and really embracing change, that's what sets you free. This shouldn't come as a surprise. Now, the Seven of Cups reversed pushes this further. This reversal is about cutting through the fog of endless options. The Seven of Cups reversed demands you make a choice. One path, one reality. No more daydreaming or getting stuck in what-ifs. You've been indecisive, hesitant. Enough. It's time to focus and commit. Stop overanalyzing. Pick a direction and walk it. But wait, there's more. The Page of Pentacles reversed is shouting about missed chances. This card warns that your lack of focus and procrastination are costing you. The Page of Pentacles reversed says, stop ignoring opportunities. Prioritize your tasks. If you keep getting distracted or putting things off, you're wasting your potential. The work is waiting, and it's not going to do itself. Because the Eight of Wands reversed is also here, this delay energy means your momentum got stalled by miscommunication or scattered focus. The Eight of Wands reversed wants you to slow down, clarify your intentions, and be patient. Don't rush decisions or spread yourself thin. You might have missed details or deadlines. Fix that by getting organized and clear. Then there's the Page of Swords, reversed. This one warns about gossip, deception, and confusion. The Page of Swords, reversed, demands you seek truth and verify what you hear. Stop spreading rumors or avoiding tough questions. Clear communication is your weapon against misinformation. You can't move forward if you're basing decisions on half-truths or secrets. Finally, the Emperor reversed is the wild card here. This card signals loss of control and power struggles. The Emperor, reversed, urges you to let go of rigid control and stop dominating situations or people. Embrace flexibility. Struggling to control everything only breeds chaos. Trust that balance will come when you release your grip. Put it all together, Scorpio. The Knight of Cups told you to follow your heart, but not lose touch with reality. Your impatience and scattered energy from the Eight of Wands, reversed, have been frustrating. Gossip and misinformation from the Page of Swords, reversed, clouded your path, just like the pattern you spotted but didn't name earlier. You face the fog of too many choices with the Seven of Cups, reversed, and the grip of control issues with the Emperor, reversed, similar to that moment you wanted to look away earlier. Now judgment calls you to wake up, reflect, and transform. The Page of Pentacles, reversed, warns you to stop procrastinating and grab the opportunities waiting for you. Your CTA? The work you've been avoiding, the honest self, reflection, the tough choices, the clearing of confusion. That's the work that sets you free. It's uncomfortable. It's necessary. It's real. So pick a path. Clarify your intentions. Speak your truth. Let go of control. And do the work. You've dreamed enough. Now it's time to act. The transformation is here. Are you ready to step into it? Okay, that's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.